Hi, everyone, and welcome to TWF Nxt. I'm Gene Okerlund, here with Trini Kwan and the Jackal. And today, we finally have someone we haven't seen in a long time finally be back here in the Toy Wrestling Federation, AJ Lee. It's been a while, AJ Lee says, since I've been in the Toy Wrestling Federation. You know, it has been some time. But I am very happy to see that the TWF women's division is still big and still getting big every day. Now, I know it's been a while since I've been here and everything, and I know that some out there might not remember, but I was a multi-time TWF women's heavyweight champion. Well, underneath Gail Kim and Madison Rayne that was, and Angelina Love, you know, but I think I was there. Well, so I'm back. And the first thing is, so you're back. It's AJ Lee. What a shame. You know, there are some women wrestlers that are more gifted than you. Yeah, I know you were a former WWE FCW Divas Heavyweight Champion, a former two-time WWE Divas Heavyweight Champion, and Gail Kim basically acted just like you during her whatever multiple fucking reign she had. Point is, I'm here to tell you that no one likes you, AJ Lee. No one ever cared about you. And that's true. You know what? First off, she's going to start the show off by saying things like that, Gene Okerlund says. That's just not right. I know Trini Kwan said it ain't right at all. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, the Jackal says, some might not like it, but it is what it is. You know? Well, ain't it mad? Ain't it Alexa Bliss, who believes that she's the goddess, who, only had about maybe beat, Dana Brooklyn 3 times, and then won the TWF Women's Heavyweight Championship, but then lost it to Kennedy and Taylor Aragon and myself, AJ Lee, and myself and even Sasha Banks are all laughing at you. But you got no backup, unless you count Hope or Diva Talks or I don't know Madison Rayne. You know, unless you count Angelina Love. I don't know. That might be about it of who actually backs you up these days. Maybe he's an Ivory, but that's about it as far as the ones that back you up. Hey. Don't go there, AJ Lee. You see, Alexa Bliss does have backup, and it's me. And it's me. I'm the backup. So you're the backup, huh? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Angelina Love says, I'm the backup. And the boss also says that she is AJ Lee's backup. So I don't know about you two, but I don't think anybody actually wanted to watch us just run our mouths. So as the general manager of the TWF Women's Division, it's going to be AJ Lee, myself, Sasha Banks, fight Alexa Bliss and Angelina Love. I like that, Gene Okerlund says. I think that is a really good match made by Sasha Banks, don't you think? Yeah, I think it's a really good match. Trini Kwan said, I agree with you, Gene Okerlund. Oh no, Gene Oakland, Trini Kwan, it's not a good match. None at all, the Jackal says. It's just wrong. I got a referee in the ring now. And remember, AJ Lee has not been in the wrestling fight in some time. She hasn't wrestled in some time. And you can make the same fight for Angelina Love if you want to. Ding. Well, this wrestling fight's underway now, Gene Oakland says. Who would have thought we're going to have a women's tag team wrestling fight here? And now we go right up the front, and you can run off, see how Alexa Bliss basically just trying to showing no on look to AJ Lee, and then hip tosses her again. Ha ha ha. I'm AJ Lee. Well, I jump around the ring. I like that, the Jackal says. This is how it goes. Oh! And now the two-time WWE Divas Heavyweight Champion and one-time WWE FCW Divas Heavyweight Champion, AJ Lee, said this is how it works. And then, now she shows how it's done, Gene Oakland said. Yes, she does, Trini Kwan said. She shows exactly how it's done these days. Oh, don't want to be showed. Don't be showed. Oh, she unlooked her. She unlooked her, and now she just tagged in Angelina Love. So, and Angelina Love's in the ring now. Well, and AJ Lee just tagged in Sasha Banks, who's also the general manager of the TWF Women's Division, too, Gene Oakland said. And a clothesline. And down goes Angelina Love. And a body slam, Gene Oakland said. Yeah, Trini Kwan says, I like the Sasha Banks and AJ Lee working together. Who thought those two work together? Well, you won't see it happen in WWE, the Jackal says, or an IW. Oh, giving to the fact that, and right now, Angelina Love just knocked her down. Angelina Love, who has won the IW Knockouts Heavyweight Championship as many times as Gil Kim and Madison Rain, and as Winter, and and many others. Oh, and Mickey James. Oh, look at this. She's going off in the top rope, and where did that move she did? 1, 2, and only a kick out. And my mistake. Sasha Banks just tags out here. I understand that Becky Lynch will get her chance for the TWF Hardcore Championship against Dean Ambrose on Impact. So that will come up tomorrow. Oh, and this time we had Sasha Banks body slam. Angelina Love. Oh, and Becky, did you just see that? Alexa Bliss just drop kicked her down, and now AJ Lee going after Alexa Bliss for what she did, and got her back in the ring now, and just chased her right back out of the ring. For what? I don't know. The distraction, but obviously it worked, because now the distraction didn't go the way it was supposed to go, and now Sasha Banks just tagged in AJ Lee now. And AJ Lee's now back in the ring now, and she drop kicked down Angelina Love, who just tagged in now, tagged back in, Alexa Bliss, who likes being a bully, Gene Oakland said. Can you believe that? She actually likes being a bully. Oh, I think that's just wrong, Trini Kwan said. Anyone who likes being a bully and a jerk, that's pretty sad behavior to like. But, Alexa Bliss claims that, Alexa Bliss is doing it again. Come on, get mad. Get mad. She claims that it made her a 3-time WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Champion and a 2-time WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Champion, so she doesn't think her behavior is bad. Okay? No. And now she's going to beat her with whatever the move that Alexa Bliss likes to do. Oh, she just missed. AJ Lee got her. Oh! It's down. AJ Lee looking for the pin now. We got Angelina Love coming in the ring now. No, the Jackal says. No, don't do this. Don't do this, the Jackal says. No, Danny. Oh, no. Here are your winners. Sasha Banks and AJ Lee. Sasha Banks and AJ Lee win this tag team wrestling fight here on NXT. Gene Okerlund says. And sadly, Alexa Bliss and Angelina Love lose, Gene Okerlund says. Yeah, Trini Kwan said, that's what happens to bullies. That's what happens to jerks. They get beat. They don't win. That's just a sad thing to say. You know, that's just a really, really sad thing to say, to Jackal says. It really is. Well, I understand that Gorilla Monsoon, you know, might be able to catch up with the winners of the wrestling fight. Sasha Banks, you won your wrestling. Let's try this. Let's seek this again. Sasha Banks, AJ Lee, you won your wrestling fight against Alexa Bliss and Angelina Love. How do you feel? Oh, I feel really good, Sasha Banks says, to finally shut Alexa Bliss and Angelina Love's mouths. And I'm happy to finally be wrestling again, AJ Lee says. You know, it's been some time, Gorilla Monsoon, that I've actually been wrestling and fighting in the Toy Wrestling Federation. But I'm back now. And I don't care if it's Elizabeth Turner or it happens to be Kennedy or Ethan Taylor Aragon. I don't care, you know, I don't care if it was Trish Stratus or Lita or, you know, even Sasha Banks. You know, hell, I don't even care if it's even Eve Torres. I'm going for them, and I'm going to take the TWF Women's Heavyweight Championship back, AJ Lee says. Well, I want to tell you right now, Gorilla Monsoon, it was good to have me and AJ Lee be teaming up. But I do think at the end of the day, it would be good if we'd actually see who would actually wrestle good. If you ever had Sasha Banks fight and wrestle AJ Lee, what do you think about that? What do I think about that? I think that is a really good seek. Let's go for it. Okay, back to you, Gene Okerlund. Thank you, Gorilla Monsoon, Gene Okerlund says. Anyway, we now know, Gene Okerlund says, we do know about what's going to happen. But the other saga and tale we still got to talk about is what happened on SmackDown Live yesterday with Dean Ambrose becoming bad, beating up Seth Rollins and siding himself with Aries. I think it's all messed up, Trini Kwan said. It's really sad that something like that happened. Well, I don't think it's so bad, the Jackal says. I think that Dean Ambrose has finally found the behavior that will work for him, says the Jackal. Well, that's all the time we have here. I'm Gene Okerlund, Trini Kwan, and the Jackal. We hope you liked NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Impact.